Namaskaram. Last time I've been continuing with the different types of parts of the body. Now some more things are left out. I'm taking 33rd one. It's called muscle. For muscle there are two names. Either we say tasai or chadai. Either we say chadai or tasai. Tasai or chadai. Then mustache. In Tamil there is a saying that aanukku azhagu meesai. A gent should always keep a mustache. That is the beauty for a gents, normally they say. So aanukku azhagu means beauty, meesai. So mustache, that's meesai, meesai, the meesai. Then beard. Normally you find people in certain areas they always grow the beard. When we go for Shabarimala Yatra, they have keep fasting for 45 days and they have to bear the bow. They should not cut that, shave that beard. So they keep on fasting. That's called beard, which is called dadi. Don't say dadi, it's called dadi. And navel is another important in our organ. In the center of the stomach we find there's a hole called navel. In Sanskrit it's called nabi. Nabi Kamalam they say. You know, actually Lord Vishnu was born from the nabi of Brahma. That's what they say. So it's nabi. And another name in Tamil it's called Toppul. Toppul Kodi they say now the womb. So nabi or Toppul. To ip po il Toppul. This is nabi. Navel. That's why navel means any cavity where a liquid is secreted. Normally see a navy has come from that word naval. Navy. The army now they say naval, navy is where the water is stored. In our stomach also there is a water. This is a nabi where the liquid is secreted. So when the child is born, this toppul, it is fed through this cord. It's called toppul kodi. After the child gets born out, when they come out, this started to cut. The cord has to be cut. That's why. So this is called toppul kodi or nabi. Normally Vishnu, they say nabi kamalam. So I'm repeating, for muscles there are two names, tasai or chadai, and for meeshai, for mustache we say meeshai, and for beard we say dadi, and for navel there are two names, nabi or toppul. And then the 37th is stomach. It's called vairu. You say vairu. Vairu means stomach. Then heart. Heart is called hridayam. This same Sanskrit word, everywhere we say hridayam. Hridayam. Hridayam means heart. Then lungs. We are coming to the lungs. It is called swasapai. It is an air sac. You are breathing through that. It's called swasapai. Pai means bag. Swasa madikara pai. It's called swasapai. Su-va-sa-it-pai. Swasapai. Then another important organ is called liver. If the liver gets affected, we get all the diseases like jaundice and all. Even people who drink too much, the liver get affected. It's called cirrhosis liver. They die out of liver, biliary liver. So here, nurai ear. Nurai means it has got some foam in the lungs. Liver. It's ear. Normally we say ear or nurai ear. No, rai, nurai ear. So stomach, I am repeating once again, vairu means stomach. Heart we say hridayam. And for lungs we say swasapai. And for liver we say nurai ear. Now we are coming to the 41st part of the body, called kidney. It's also the heaviest part. It is called kalliral because it's a stony formation. Stony formation is there. It's a very heavy one. This one is called kalliral. Kal means stone. So normally even some people in the kidney, the stones are collected, you know. So il kal-iral. Iral means liver. Kal-iral means kidney. Now pulse. I told you already, pulse is called nadi. You can always be seen near the wrist. It's called pulse. Nadi. There are some astrology. There are some astrological fact about Nadi Joshiam. There's some Joshiam called Nadi Joshiam. With that, you know, even if you don't have a date of birth or place of birth, just you have to give your thumb impression. Thumb impression, with that, they chart out your time and date. So this is one of there are three munis who have found out this. Agastya Muni and Vasishtha Muni, Nadi Joshiam, sir. This is a very interesting thing. More than 5,000 years before, they found this Joshiam called Nadi Joshiam. In south, I want to tell you that there is a Vaidishan Koil. So there, they are famous for this Nadi Joshiam. Thai means todai. Thai, we say todai. Todai. Don't say todai. Todai means white in Tamil. It's todai. Todai is thigh. Then waist. For waist we say idai. Center of the body. Idai means middle. Idai. I'm repeating once again. For kidney it's called kal-iral. And for pulse we say nadi. And for thigh we say todai. And this idai. Idai means waist. And the 45th one is a knee. It's called Muttu. Some people get pain, no, it's called Muttu Vali. We say Muttu Vali. It's not Muttu Vali, it's Muttu Vali. So, knee. Mu, it, to, Muttu. One knee. So, our back side, we have got another bone structure. It's called Mudugu. Back is called Mudugu. Mudugu. And hand, we say always, it's called palm. 5 finger, the open one, it's called Ullangai. It's inside, no, that's Ullangai, we say. If we tilted, the outside is called Purangai. This is Ullangai, this is Purangai. The back side of the palm is called Purangai. Pura Ingai and U Illa Ingai. There is saying in Tamil, anybody he goes for eating some sweets or anything, if he puts in the pot to eat that, all his hand get sticked up with all these things, sweet. But he will leave it like that or what? So he will what do you call that? Even he will try to eat that from the back side of the palm also. So that is called Ullangai. Ullangai Utana, Purangai Nakkuvan. That is one of the saying in Tamil. So palm means Ullangai. Back side of the palm is called Purangai. So knee, for knee we say Muttu, for back we say Mudugu, and for palm we say U Illa Ingai, Ullangai, and back side palm is called Purangai. Pura Ingai, Purangai. Another important in our body there are many number of bones. I think 206 bones are there in our body. So for that bone we say elimbu. Elimbu means bone. And there are some nerves also along with the bone. We have got many nerves in our body. The narambu, narambu. Then the back side of the Mudugu, there is spinal cord, which we say as a Mudug elimbu. I told you elimbu means bone. So back side is the spinal cord to Mudug elimbu. Mu-du-e-du-imbu, Mudug elimbu. And our leg, I already told you, our leg means called heel. this part of the heel, we say kudikal. Kudikal means jump. For that, this leg is heel is required. That's why it's called heel kudikal. It's called kudikal. Repeating once again, for bone we say ilumbu, for nerve we say narambu, and for spinal cord we say mudugelumbu, and for heel say heel of the leg we say kudikal. And chest, I already taught you chest, this is called breast. For chest we say nenju, and for breast we say marbu or mulai. The two names, marbu or mulai. Especially for ladies, breast we say mulai. In our Tamil literature, it's called mulai. And marbu is normally, for the gents we say marbu. Ma, irbu and mulai. And then we are coming to the arm. Arm is called bhujam. It's a Sanskrit word, bhujam. Snake has got other name in Sanskrit called bhuja angam. Angam means it does not have an arm. It does not have a hand or leg. So no bhujam. That is called that is called bhujangam, bhuja angam. Whole body is like this thing. That's why it's called bhujangam. Bhujangam means snake. So bhujam means arm. Now skull. The skull part is called mandai odu. This is mandai odu. Only that skeleton of this brain is called skull. Mandai odu. And normally you find the magicians always keep this mandai odu for doing some sort of magics. And skeleton. Skeleton means the whole body with the bony structure. It's called skeleton. We say elumbu koodu. Elumbu koodu. Elumbu koodu means skeleton, whole part from head to foot. Now we are repeating once again. The breast is called marbu or mulai. And for arm we say bhujam. And for skull we say mandai odu. And for skeleton we say elumbu koodu. Now we are coming to the 53rd one, the part of the body. In the leg there is another portion called ankle, where you find a heavy bone. This is called kanukkal. For other one we say heel, here it is ankle. Ka-nu ik-ka-il kanukkal. And for foot, the bottom portion of our leg is called foot, we say padam. Padam, padam. And for leg we say kal, kail kal. Only for chest we say nenj. I told you breast is called marbu or mulai. For birth, the chest where you have got a bone called sternum, which is the heaviest part. It should not be broken. Then our chest, our whole lungs will be broken. So this is the heaviest bone which is supporting the lungs. For chest, nenju, nenju. Repeating once again, ankle, for ankle we say ka-nu ik-ka-il, kanukkal. For foot we say padam. And for leg we say kal. And for chest we say nenju, inju. There was an old movie by Sridhar, directed by Sridhar in Tamil, Ninjil or Alayam. Means there is a temple in our chest. Means what? It has come in Hindi also. Dil ek mandir hai. Dil means in mind, in our heart. There is a temple. So that is what Ninjil or Alayam you heard about that. One of the famous picture came in Hindi also. And I am repeating on ankle, kanukkal, foot, padam, leg, kal, and nenji means chest.